dear learners. Here we are again with a new grammar lesson. Let's discover what it's about. Are you ready? Before starting today's lesson, I'd suggest we start with a riddle. Do you agree? Let's give it a try. I'm really touched, but often held, and if you are smart, you'll use me well. What am I? What do you think can be? Just try. Erase a tongue. Yes, alright. Let's move on then. A small reminder of today's objective. By the end of this session, you'll be able to recognize and use adverbs of frequency to talk about the environment, the weather, and related vocabulary. Today's lesson is about adverbs of frequency. First of all, you are invited to read these examples and meanwhile answer these questions. What's the weather like in Marrakesh during summer? As everybody knows, in Morocco, it's always sunny in Marrakesh during summer. When does Uncle Sammy usually plant trees? Uncle Sammy usually plants trees during spring, right? Does it snow in Casablanca? No, it never snows in Casablanca, or it is never snowy in Casablanca. Great. Let's focus now on adverbs of frequency. And what are the percentages that each one stands for? Always stands for 100%. What about usually, often, sometimes, and never? Usually stands for about 75%. Alright. Often stands for 50%, maybe, sometimes 25%, and never 0%. Right. Okay. What do adverbs of frequency represent? Adverb of frequency all the time tell us about how often an action or something happens or occurs. Example, my father always drinks tea for breakfast. Means my father drinks tea for breakfast every day. He doesn't drink juice or coffee or milk. He just drinks tea for breakfast. So it tells us how often my father drinks tea for breakfast. Is it okay? Now that you know what's the percentage that each adverb of frequency stands for, try to choose the appropriate one. What's the weather like in Scotland? It's 100%. And remember, 100%? Which adverb is the correct one? Always, right. And what about 25%? It's sometimes sunny. Good. Continue. Alright, these are the correct answers. Directly to task number 4. Let's work together to put these words in the correct order to make meaningful sentences. An example would be, the sun always rises in the east. No doubt about it. Continue, do it the same way. What do you think of number 2? It often rains in the north. Good. Go on. Okay. Another issue related to adverbs of frequency is the tense to be used, at least at this stage. Which one is correct to say cows are never eaten or cows never eat meat? Which one sounds correct? Cows never eat meat. Well, the tense used here is present simple since we are talking about regular actions, routine, and things we do every now and then. Good. Consider these two examples again. Where do we place an adverb of frequency when the verb to be is used? And when do we use it, or when do we place it when other verbs are used? Bear in mind that adverbs of frequency comes after the verb to be in a sentence, but they come before other verbs if they are used. So again, be careful about these issues when using adverbs of frequency. How about using adverbs of frequency to talk about the weather in these beautiful Moroccan cities? Here is an example about a friend. In December, it's usually snowy, but it's always rainy. It's about 8 degrees Celsius. Please describe the weather in Marrakesh, Zilal, Tawnat, and Wijda using adverbs of frequency and these signs. Here is a short description about the weather in this series. I'm sure you got the correct description. Good. And then to the last task in today's session. Would you mind answering the following questions using adverbs of frequency we tackled in today's lesson? I'm sure you've got your own answers, but I shall provide you with some samples. That's the end of today's session. Looking forward for another lesson. Till then, take care. Goodbye.